Jesus Christ, it's really been a long time since I've sat down to do one of these. So hey guys, it's Stupendies. This was going to be the why I hate the term milquetoast opinion video, but sadly that's gotta be pushed back. But Duolingo, they kind of fucked up. It's been kind of funny to watch, mostly from the sidelines because I don't have any skin in the game. I've never used the app before, but if you're wondering what they did is they've decided to start using AI, which, if you don't know, recently has been a big no-no, even though AI has been appearing everywhere. One thing I do completely agree on is AI art not being art. I feel like that's also a really milquetoast opinion. I don't even think anyone disagrees with that, and if they do, little side note I'm adding in post, but I actually do have skin in the game when it comes to AI art, because I do doodle a little bit, a little doodle sometimes once in a while, not anything crazy, but I do doodle. I was gonna read it, but I decided against it, but this pretty much sums it up. But yeah, I know you're wondering what fucking Duolingo did, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read this big ass statement from them. Below is an all hands email from our CEO Louis Von On. We are going to be AI first. Just like how betting on mobile in 2012 made all the difference, we're making a similar call now. This time, the platform shift is AI. What doesn't change, we will remain a company that cares deeply about its employees. Basically, this is corporatese for, hey, we're going to use AI and we know people don't like it, but, you know, we are still going to take care of our employees, just in case you were worried about that. But we are still going to use AI instead of human workers because we don't have to pay the AI. But maybe I'm getting ahead of myself here, so I'm gonna go ahead and read a little bit more, just like the email they're referring to. I've said this in Q&As and many meetings, but I want to make it official. Duolingo is going to be AI first. AI is already changing how work gets done. It's not a question of if or when, it's happening now. When there's a shift this big, the worst thing you can do is wait. In 2012, we bet on mobile while others were focused on mobile companion apps for websites. We decided to build mobile first because we saw it was the future. That decision helped us win the 2013 iPhone App of the Year and unlocked the organic word of mouth growth that followed. Betting on mobile made all the difference. We're making a similar call now, and this time the platform shift is AI. AI isn't just a productivity boost, it helps us get closer to our mission. To teach well, we need to create a massive amount of content, and doing that manually doesn't scale. One of the best decisions we made recently was replacing a slow, manual content creation process with one powered by AI. Without AI, it should take us decades to scale our content to more learners. We owe it to our learners to get them this content ASAP. AI also helps us build features like video call that were impossible to build before. For the first time ever, teaching as well as the best human tutors is within our reach. Being AI first means we will need to rethink much of how we work. Making minor tweaks to system designs for humans won't get us there. In many cases, we'll need to start from scratch. We're not going to rebuild everything overnight, and some things like getting AI to understand our code base will take time. However, we can't wait until technology is 100% perfect. We'd rather move with urgency and take occasional small hits on quality than move slowly and miss the moment. Sorry for all like the breathing and shit, I don't feel like cutting that out. This is the second channel, these videos are not going to be quality. It sucks, I guess, man. But anyway, we'll be rolling out a few constructive constraints to help guide this shift. We'll gradually stop using contractors to do work that AI can handle. AI use will be part of what we look for in hiring. AI use will be part of what we evaluate in performance reviews. Headcount will only be given if a team cannot automate more of their work. Most functions will have specific initiatives to fundamentally change how they work. We'll gradually stop using contractors to do work that AI can handle. Literally what they're saying here is that they're gonna slowly start to cut out all human workers and have it slowly become strictly AI that is creating all the content for Duolingo, which, you know, they want to frame it like, oh, we just want to get the content out to the fans and shit way faster, but really that's not what it is. Time is money, and they want to save as much money as they can so they can fill their little pockets and shit. And honestly, you know, I think that fuck-ass bird needs to be curb stomped. And reasonably, people have been reacting to this negatively, as they should. A lot of the ones I see, like, reacting negatively are artists, which also makes sense, because artists currently are some of the ones that are being threatened a lot more by AI, especially, like, the whole Studio Ghibli fucking art stealing shit that AI has been using. Like, the fucking Trump administration using Studio Ghibli AI style shit for, like, essentially propaganda is comical at most. That's like if you look at some of the shit that Trump puts out, or like fucking they put on Twitter of just like really shitty fucking AI art of Trump, not to get political, but that shit's just fucking nuts. Like, I'd say the same shit about either of the political parties if they did it. I don't have a political opinion, but this shit is just funny. It's like we're in some fucked up show, and it just keeps getting funnier. So, asked my friend Grim, who is also an artist, what if she had anything to add to this topic, and this is what she sent me, so I just want to bring this up. I think it's worth mentioning. I'm gonna have to speed run this shit, but ChatGPT uses so much energy that the US is literally reversing course on coal and gas usage to make up for it. In Santa Clara, for example, data centers use 60% of the entire city's electricity. ChatGPT uses 1 to 3 bottles of water for cooling for every query you put into it. This is fresh water which is evaporated and eventually mostly returns to the ocean, effectively removing a lot of it from our already dwindling freshwater supply on the planet. It also consumes 17,000 times more electricity than the average American home. The AI boom wastes so much electricity that we are very immediately risking US cities having to have rolling blackouts just to keep up with the energy demands as early as next year. Gen AI's water usage is projected to hit 6.6 billion meters cubed by 2027. More AI use equals more data centers equals power drain on local cities equals gas, electricity, and water utility prices rise because of all our resources are being funneled into a machine that makes garbage. I can't verify any of this, the authenticity of this claim. She sent this to me, so, you know, if this is false, take it up with her. But, you know, I think it's worth mentioning. Like I said, I'm not doing any research for this. This is strictly just off the cuff, whatever I can find as I'm making it. Because this channel isn't gonna be quality. This is the second channel. Y'all getting the slap. But yeah, in conclusion, I don't agree with AI use in general, especially in corporate settings, like companies and shit. The only real use case I can see for AI is like in video games, like NPCs and shit. Like, let's say you were playing GTA 5 and you could walk up to an NPC and be like, hey pal, like into your mic, and he would respond like with a proper response. You could be like, hey, fuck you, I hope you die, and he'd be like, what? But yeah, especially Duolingo, an app used for, you know, teaching people languages. I think it's best that people are taught languages, and all these courses for these languages are taught and made by humans who know these languages by heart and spent their whole lives learning these languages and, you know, going through all this shit, rather than taking an AI that took all the information they spent years learning. That, like, let's say it's someone who has spoken Spanish their entire life. It's like, you know, their native language, and instead of letting someone who fluently speaks English and Spanish will teach people who only speak English how to speak Spanish, you were just like, hey, this robot over here, Mr. Roboto, Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. He's gonna teach you some Mexican. He's gonna teach you some of that Mico en los pantalones. You know, I have no idea what that means, and I may have completely butchered that, but it's not my problem. Again, this is the Slop channel. But yeah, anyway, I've been Suburban. That's gonna be it for me. I'll probably upload on the main channel soon. I'll definitely upload on this channel soon. And yeah, other than that, I think I'm going to go eat some toast and drink some milk.